All right, let's bring in criminal defense attorney Jeffrey Wolf to talk about this before we go in that courtroom to get this verdict. Jeffrey, 9.5 hours. I mean, I know this was a circumstantial case, but it felt like this was an insurmountable amount of circumstances that pointed directly at Mr. Hildabrand here. I'm shocked it took this long. What are you thinking?
Well, it's always nice to be put on the spot right before the verdict's read. We'll get an instant answer about whether I'm right or wrong. I think the jury is being thoughtful. And as you know from my last appearance, I don't like it when they're not. So
I remember
regardless of
that.
what
I do
their
remember
verdict
that.
is, yeah, regardless of what their verdict is, I always like to see a jury take their time when someone's life is on the line. And so that is always encouraging. I know that it can be hard for people to wait. It can be hard for people in the courtroom, especially the lawyers, the defense, the prosecution, the victim family. Very hard to wait for a verdict, but jurors have a job to do. And it's very good to see them take it seriously because it is a serious job. And when they're spending 9.5 hours, what they're doing is they're actually going through the evidence. They're actually going through the jury instructions, reading the law, and making sure that they understand everything, that they're taking the proper votes, and they're giving everyone in the jury room a voice. That is what my understanding from talking to former jurors and friends of mine that have served on juries, that is what they're actually doing back there. What the verdict is almost impossible to know, because I have seen juries come back very quickly and take a very long time and have the verdict go both ways. Now, this case itself, from what I've read of it and what I've seen of it, I would be shocked if it was a not guilty verdict. Absolutely shocked.
I would be floored, but again, we've seen stranger things have happened. Jeffrey, let's take a listen to some more of the state's closing arguments. They asked this jury 3 questions before they went back in there. Let's take a listen. Oh, actually, getting word from my producers. Let's go in live to the verdict here, Jeffrey.